Polish tip AJ 2023. That's far from the worst thing that I've said doing one of these streams. Let's be honest. Okay. 4% in a dream. Let's... Oh boy. Hello, gnome. I don't know quite what to do with you, but... Get off the floor. I need to clean that. I guess we go upstairs? How do we go upstairs? How do we get up there? Do we just have to climb? I guess we're parkouring. But I didn't see a staircase. Hello. Go find me. Oh, it's just like it opens out here, I guess. But there isn't stairs or anything. Okay, well, whatever. The less time I spend cleaning, the worse this is gonna be. I've got the boss music. Because, of course. Great music. Not played Persona 4, highly recommend. Music alone. Banging. So the whole parapet is a thing? Like, that's not a separate... Okay, no, that's not a separate thing. I thought that you'd have, like, separate ornament dingables. Guess not. Well, at least in here it's not currently caked with barnacles. That's a start. So that's that bit done. What else do we need to do? Go on this angle. I need to use the like short extension or something. Nice, okay. What I'm actually going to do is use like the extra long extension to do the other side here, so that way I don't have to worry about those awkward angles. Ooh, okay, even the extra long extension is only just reaching it. Alright. Well, that's annoying. The thought was there. I mean, that's probably helped. It's mostly about getting these little angles in there, really. Such a good track. Okay. Well, that's done a bit. Now we just do this W again. May as well just do all these parapet things. To me, a parapet is like a platform sort of thing. This is more the railing of the parapet. I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding things. Nice. Hey, at least we're getting some dings. The more we can actually clean, the better. Yeah, the stuff that I couldn't do from so far away on the opposite side. There we go, nice. And this one I did it from the other side, but yeah, I just do it from here now. It's, yeah, not really a case of having to do it from the other side, really. It's just a case of having to do the angles from either side, and that seems to work properly. I'm glad that these designs don't have, like, ambergris or anything else tenacious on them. Okay, gallery floor is separate. God, this is a mess. Ah, that's got... No, it's not ore, it's just moss and algae. Good. Okay, well, let's just do... Might even just be long extension for this stuff, actually. Never mind, let's do extra long extension. There we go. I guess if we stand behind a parapet, there's no danger of us accidentally walking off. Oh, we can just climb it. That's fine. This is actually going to be the hardest part, probably, is just having the distance to be able to clean all of these bits up the top. I'm gonna struggle a bit. We need to just turbo things, then so be it. Probably also stand on the statue in the middle and look straight up and have a bit of a better coverage. Not sure. Hey, 5%. It's a case of being able to get the angle on the insides here. I guess that's where standing on top of the statue is probably going to come in, to be honest. Gallery centerpiece, and it's barely clean. How big is the centerpiece? It's the whole thing, isn't it? Yeah, it goes all the way out. Okay. Where does the centerpiece end and the inner begin? Guessing at that sort of beveled edge there. And at the end of the day, at least we're cleaning constantly. Like, we are clearing away grime. We're doing more than just little bits. Okay, so that's still centerpiece all the way out to here at least, and then we've got inner. Okay, gotcha. Now, unfortunately that's recessed, which means that we have an angle to come back from the middle at as well. So that's unfortunate. But we do also have to get the angle on the beveled edges looking into the center, so we need to do it from all angles, really. Is this considered part of the centerpiece, is it? I think it might be. Be nice if that was like centerpiece decoration or something. Oh boy. This is a big one. Might just get to a point that we have to just stand on the middle there and just look up and turbo everything. Just blast it all. Gotta make sure that we get all the edges here. Is this meant to be like emitting sunlight from the bit outside or something? I feel that should be something separate. It should be gallery ceiling lens or something, not just centerpiece. Throw me a ding every now and then, guys. Come on. This is going to be a long time without dings. Alright, well, let's move around to here. Come forward as far as I can without falling off. And that's in order to try and get as much of this stuff as I can. I didn't actually see if I had a ladder that I could put up inside somewhere to maybe help with some of this stuff, but there we can actually get the inside of that bit there, so that's kind of handy from this angle. Don't have to go all the way around the other side or anything. I guess doing it on like a 90-degree angle is probably better. Like so. Assuming I have the reach. It's pretty close. At least it doesn't seem to be stuff that I have to turbo away, so there's that. Otherwise, this would be really tedious. Okay. I also might not actually have to do it like that. I definitely need to do the outermost areas, but I don't need to do anything inside that, I don't think. Because I'll get them like this. Or by standing in the middle. 6%. Every percent is a gain. It's nice to see it tick up even so. Even if we'll be amazed to get 10% before we finish the next section. It is a holiday weekend here, but I'm not going to get as much chance to stream extra as I would have liked. We've got a visit tomorrow morning, we've got GDQ finishing up tomorrow afternoon and evening, so that's going to be something that I'll be keen to watch probably. I can't remember what the final runs actually are. A lot of GDQ content I just catch up after the fact once they put it on YouTube anyway in highlight form. But it is nice to catch at least the finale. Okay, let's move around to the next one. And if we jump on top here, we get a little bit of extra height, which is nice. Let's clean our way in, maybe. I'm hoping that this is fairly generous as well. It's a very large piece. Centerpiece is showing is almost halfway done. When I feel I'm... yeah, almost halfway done, so it's good. Be nice to be a bit ahead of the curve. If it was showing as like over halfway done, it'd be even nicer. Yeah, that's too far away to get over the other side there. I have to get that somehow else. The most we can get is looking like 90 degrees, I think, on some of these sections here. The lights seem to get reasonably clean, at least. There's just this bit here that's on a bit of a bevel, which we can actually just turbo. Yeah, we can just turbo this bit anyway. Just to make sure we've got that. So next weekend I'll also be streaming a bit more, but I do have some speedrun stuff that I'll be focusing on. And depending on when you're watching this, next weekend for me will be the 9th and 10th of June. Or 10th and 11th? 10th and 11th is the actual weekend days. Evening of the 10th, Bingo-thon run. Alright, rotate. No point trying to do this bit from the side realistically when I can just do it looking straight up. That bit there, we've just got just enough angle to make a bit of a difference. We'll get the most of it from the next bit around, though, I think. That's a start. Otherwise, we just work our way down. 7%, yay! Need like that whole confetti sort of screen effect and everything whenever we get a single percent on this map, I think. I don't think it matters in terms of anything else here. I think we just pivot. Stand up here. On to the next bit. So yeah, this bit we managed to clean most of, so that's good. Then we'll just keep basically doing a laps because we'll be doing the inner roof next. I say that like I expect to actually get onto that this session. We might not, but this seems to be going reasonably quickly. 8%, there we go. Yeah, see, thankfully they were not punishing enough to put like mold or barnacles or the ore stuff inside the ceiling here. So that's a good start. Thank you, map designers, for not completely being sadistic. Because if I was having to go over this with like the red nozzle, that would take a long time. Honestly, it probably wouldn't take that much longer. So it feels like we're having to kind of double back over a lot of areas, even with the yellow. It's really thin at this length, though. The extension on and everything, that distance. I kind of wish that each of these window or light bits was a separate dingable feature, but whatever. Let's just do this part of these, because it's the bit that I'm going to struggle with when I'm underneath it. Okay. And rotate. Don't go too far forward, or we might fall off. Just realised I don't think I've got any World of Warcraft music on this playlist. Either sure I could get away with that. I actually don't know what music I'm going to get away with playing without it being copyright struck. Hopefully the Persona stuff is okay. I was emboldened that the last time I didn't see any warnings flag up from the stuff that I was playing previously. I could go back to using Pretzel again, but it started to annoy me a bit. Kept having weird updates for no good reason. And they seem to be restricting some of the features. And at one point I did actually pay for Pretzel, but for like their premium deal. But then at one point their library just seemed to disappear, or a lot of it did. It did come back again after a while, but it's like, this seems to be a bit too volatile. I'm not sure I want to actually pay money for that. We'll see. It's just you just don't know who's going to then decide to revoke their rights from a service like that. Okay. Do seem to actually be able to clean even on the opposite side, albeit weekly. Supposed to daily. Alright, next. Boing. Onto the railing. And hopefully, this section will finish off the centerpiece. Actually, no, the next one round looks like we might have to do to finish. Well, actually, we can get it from here. We can get it from here. We can move on to the inner instead, perhaps. I was debating it's going to just stall on the final little bit, and I'm going to have to spray willy-nilly with the turbo nozzle to try and pick up things. There is the inside bit of what I'm currently doing between these two bits. That will be the biggest remaining dirty feature. I can see just like occasional smudges here and there where things have been just right at the edge of the extension distance. I think sometimes I've just gone a little bit fast over things. It happens. Don't want to go too slowly and waste time, but at the same time, you go too quickly, then you have to go back again and cover it over anyway, so... Clouded over outside again now. That's annoying. 9%. Fantastic. We might hit 10% much earlier than I expected. That's brilliant. I am very glad. Hey, generous. Fantastic. Okay, so now we can work on the inner section instead. Which is closer, so hopefully it won't be as difficult. We should probably look inwards on that sort of stuff though. Let's just do the ceiling itself, shall we? Lots of like little bits that I'm missing on this, it seems, but yeah. If I stand on this, I actually get a little bit of extra height, so that might help. I might just stand on these parapet railings and do up to the corner bits here, or these like marker bits, chevrons, I guess. And then just do these bits here. At which point I could probably swap extension because it starts to feel like the extra long is actually slightly excessive. That's all good. I'll just do this as well, and then just start working on this wall section. Why not? Just go down as far as the trim. Or whatever they decide to call it. I think it's all just part of the wall, apparently. Seriously? And then you've got ceiling outer. How is... Okay, whatever. Ceiling wall and then ceiling outer. Okay, whatever. There's weird angles in there that I'm going to want to get when I'm actually down on that surface and looking up anyway. Get right into the corner there. I really wish that I could rotate on a 45-degree angle, that it wasn't just horizontal to vertical. Would it be so hard to have? Okay, and yeah, there's awkward angles behind the pillar there, so we're not going to worry too much about that. But we could clean the pillar, to be fair. We have to at some point, so... And in many ways it's easier to do it from here since I'm just looking straight at it than if I was to do it up close and personal looking up with the, like, stubby or short extension or something. So I'll probably have to do a bit at the bottom there, but that's cool. Cool, and then same thing on here. We'll just work our way along here for a bit of variation. Did we do the underneath bit? We did, okay. I mean, I'll get a better angle for this stuff looking up at it, probably, but... It's picked up quite a bit outside, that's a shame. I was hoping to go for a walk later. Never mind. We'll see. The weather can change a lot in an hour, so we might still. Bit of a lip there, hopefully I'm managing to clean underneath it. Alright, hey, 10%. We're ticking up the percentages without me even noticing. Fantastic. Gaining a lot of ground on what we managed to do in the first session. We haven't had any ingrained stains to have to deal with. We've had to take it a little bit slow here and there, but not nearly as slow as if we're dealing with mold or something. I really shouldn't tempt fate, eh? For all I know, they're going to put mold in here. Okay, well that's this corner done. Now we'll come over to stand up here and do the next lot. Oh, I've got the entryways over there. Should probably actually clean over to that side because it's a better angle from here. But it seems with this extension on, I'm able to get it regardless. But I can't even see the near side of this one, so I'll just do to there. And we'll worry about the rest from the other side. Right. A blue and gold room than a velvet room, but close enough. I'm hoping that a lot of the bits there I can see look like stains that I might have missed, but I think a lot of it's just this ceiling texture. Right up into the corner there. It's where I wish that the chevron bits actually went to the wall and actually acted as a feature divider, so I'd get a separate thing from each quadrant. Would be quite nice. It's always just a bit of a bummer when you're just pouring all of this time into things and not getting that feedback as immediately. They did well on the outside at the top with like the little pyramid edges and stuff. That's, yeah, a little bit inconsistent looking. I would have especially thought that these walls would have been cornered up. Like, you can perfectly have 4 corner features. Or 4 wall features, rather. Just terminating at each corner. %. Cute. Battle music again. I think some of the stuff I can actually go over it a bit faster than I have been. It's just hard to gauge sometimes. And then of course you run the risk of missing bits and just having to go back in over it anyway, so... Don't want to be too hasty. Are these pillars seriously all just gallery wall and not gallery pillar? Okay, well that's pretty much this corner now done as well. Next quadrant. And from here we'll do this bit. Alright, go way back. Can we make it 12%? Shouldn't take too long, actually. It's been quite good on this. I could probably actually get away with just the long extension with some of this stuff as well, and it'll give me just a little bit of a wider track. I just noticed it getting a little bit too close on the wall sections, at least. The ceiling's, you know, marginal. But these bits here where it does technically get closer to the nozzle. As long as I don't just miss things and have to go back over again. Definitely notice the edges are a little bit more feathered without using the extra long. So maybe it's just worth it. Especially these odd angles here. I think we're just far enough away that it doesn't actually make much difference. It's a thinner track, but it's tighter. We're not getting as much spill. Alrighty, it's that pillar done. 12%, fantastic. Ripping along. Which means that the final percent is actually going to be the worst, because it's like the last bits on the outside are probably going to be the most barnacle encrusted pieces of crap that it's going to take me forever to do. Once again, we're going to have to do some angles that are better facing this way. I guess actually a lot of the stuff in the entranceway there we'll just get when we're underneath it. But obviously we can't get this section here from the side that I'm currently on, from the opposite side rather. Only get it from here. But the lower bit I don't really need help with. So maybe some sort of lens or something to light things up. Because I'm fairly sure it shouldn't be artificial lighting. But I also don't see the sun shining through there either, so not quite what's going on there. Didn't say that it's glass. That's what I could see anyway. Yay. There we go, last corner. Now, hopefully from here we'll start to get some dings. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping to get the ding. Right, now I do this side here. Even though I could easily do it when I'm underneath it, but whatever. It's there. Okay, and now let's work our way around here. Come on, gallery ceiling upper. Give it to me. Otherwise I'm just going to have to look up and spam tab a bit to see what I've missed. Come on, come on. Right into the corner. Yes! 13% done. Fantastic. C'est magnifique. That better not be mold that I see. We've been so kind so far. No, it's just grime. Good. Anything that looks spotty, I'm just paranoid about. Alright, the ceiling bit here, so that's ceiling outer, which we're not going to finish completely, I don't think, because there's little bits kind of tucked around the corners of these pillars that we're not quite able to grab onto from these angles. We should probably have been doing like some intermediary bits along the way as well, but that's fine, we'll pick that up from on the floor. Where is there a green glow there? The lighting in this level is a bit weird. I'm not quite sure what that's about up there. Now, gallery ceiling wall, I'm haunting you to ding. See vous play. Thank you. Ceiling outer, I'm not expecting you to. That's fine. Okay, but it's pretty close. This is a good spot to do just this stuff from, really. Then we got the pillar bit here. Alright, well, that's some good progress. Let's just go short extension now and tidy up some of these loose ends around the way. Ceiling support, why are you... Oh, it's all one thing. I thought the blue bits would be separate from the grey bits, but apparently not. It was like a false door. Looks like there should be a secret chamber. Feels like even the short extension is almost not enough. I didn't think this was that tall, but it is deceptive. It is quite a large scale room, that's for sure. Hey, there we go. Nice. Oh, that's just texture. I keep getting thrown off by the fact that they just have some texture bits. another gallery wall section. Oh, you go all the way down. Okay. I thought that this delineation here was meaningful in some fashion, but no, it just goes all the way down. Fine, it's whatever. Okay, I want to finish off my unfinished business first. Okay, that's a good point. I think... Gallery wall. Yeah, these pillars, called wall instead of pillar, do terminate here, I believe. Could just do the whole walls as I go around, let's be honest, but I will be having to call this in another 20 minutes or so anyway, so I don't want to get too stuck in and leave things half done. So honestly, at this rate, we're probably going to finish a lot of the gallery in the next 20 minutes or so. So that's pretty promising progress. So you know what? Let's just clean the wall, shall we? I think the reason that it seems like the short extension is struggling is just because it's really thick grime. I mean, yeah, this might not be the bit that I was wanting to finish off, but this is all good stuff that I'm cleaning, so... Getting a ding doesn't advance your percentage tracker really any more than just cleaning another feature, so... Nice. Oop. And around to the side now. Why I'm working my way around anti-clockwise, I don't know. I just started doing this. Oh, the murals are separate. Okay. See, now, there is just the achievement to finish the campaign. Much like the UFO, I'm surprised there wasn't a separate achievement for, I don't know, clean the murals first or something like that. Would be nice. Why are you not done? Probably because I was quite far away when I was doing them, so... Now, these textured bits are interesting. Oh, mural walls. This whole thing is mural wall, looks like. So maybe I don't want to do the whole thing. I'll uncover the top, because why not? This is almost something I actually want to do from on top of one of the parapets, though, because it's got a bit of texture to it. Might just even be a case of doing turbo around the whole design just to make sure that I cover it. Another pillar. I guess it's technically not a pillar, but I feel like you should have made it a pillar. Put a few of the more of the geometric designs or something like that. There you go, good. That's another mural wall. Like, I'm kind of surprised that the geometric designs that were on the outside at the top are not more present on these wall sections. Like, I'd have thought you'd get one of the spiral designs on the tops, and maybe the wavy designs down the bottom. Maybe that's what the murals are all about, but I don't know. Feels like a bit of a lost opportunity there. This one's going to probably go a bit deeper, so let's just do the supports first. It's only at 14%. %, there we go. Nice, that's the support done. This wall is presumably double depth. Sure, there's the archway, it's fine. We're not going to do the outside yet, we're just going to go as far as the archway. My neck is getting sore. Nice. We'll do this side of the archway, because why not? It's just sandstone, it seems, so it's really easy to clean. It's not too filthy or anything. Okay, right here. Making progress. And some of these bits here is why the ceiling outer hasn't dinged yet. Hopefully I didn't miss any others. So I didn't look up quite enough. Nice. I love it when something dings when I expect it to. It's very satisfying for it to actually ding when it's meant to. Let's just go all the way down the front there. Why not? And carve our way back. What? Actually lay down or whatever. That's enough. getting calluses on my thumb just from how I'm having to move my mouse. There's the pillar. And here, some more of the ceiling bits. It's probably just some other random bit, because I was doing it from quite an angle for the ceiling bits. It's probably just a little bit of kind of scattergun. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Let's uncover the mural a bit. Apparently, you can actually translate all of this stuff. Like, someone's gone through and managed to translate all of this text into... I don't know exactly what using, but they've managed to find some sort of key or just figured it out. I don't know if it's like the credits or something. I think it might just be basically the game credits. If so, that's a very fun way of incorporating the credits into the final level. And here, quarter of an hour until I would want to take another break. 16%. Things are looking up compared to how they were at the end of last session. Coming inside was a good strategy. Wait, what? Don't mind me. Always the way to go. Okay. The ceiling bit is really close to being done. Is it just some of these little bits here? It's a little bit more, probably around the next side and stuff. Okay, we've actually got a little bit more than I thought. I thought I was on the last stretch, but there's the bit down the end as well. We're still making really good progress. Ready to be completely disappointed by how long it takes to do the rest of the exterior because of barnacles and everything. Again, I have no idea where this illumination is meant to be coming from. I get that they didn't want it to be too dark in here or something, but... could have had some like magical lanterns or something that so long as you cleaned the lanterns, then it lit up the place. But this weird, just omnipresent light shining through the stone is a bit Bizarre. Beautiful. And around here. Oh, there we go. There's the ceiling outer. Fantastic. That's what we wanted to have ding eventually. Kind of figured it would happen just naturally as I did some of these things. So it had to be right in the little crevices where there'd be spillover. Good. And I think this might be the last of the gallery wall sections that aren't mural walls, so that's good. 16%, that's 12% more than what we started this segment with. That's much more than I expected. That's really good. 17% in fact. Wow. It's just wanting to turn me into a liar. And this side? No, apparently we've just missed a little bit of something on here. Probably because I didn't crouch down while doing this bit at some point. Yeah, there we go. It's the underhang there. Cool, alright. Well, so now it's just the mural walls. Maybe I want to leave the murals until last, just for fun. Do the wall bits, the mural walls, but not the murals, maybe? If that's possible. Looks like it is. Just do up to the borders. Mainly I don't want to do the murals right now, because I want to have a bit of time to like clean them off and then look at them and like interpret, if I can, what they show. There we go, good. So I don't want to be rushed in finishing them off. And yes, we could clean them and then come back and look at them another time, but I know myself far too well to know that I'm going to want to look at them as soon as I clean. It's hard to know where the line is between mural and mural wall sometimes. Also, I think there's just a lot of stuff in these design areas. Yeah, there we go. Need to go a little bit slower over those engraving bits. Okay, now what have I missed? Once again. Okay, don't care about you. Yes. How many more have I got? 5. Okay, well, I might not finish all of them then if I've got 5 more walls to go. That's a shame. I thought I was going to finish them off. I guess we might still. I think the next one along actually is just pretty much mural. I don't know if it's got the mural wall part. We must do a little bit around the outside. Ooh. Yeah, it does have a little bit just around the outside here. Oh. What am I missing? Ah, okay, there we go. A little bit down the side there. Again. There we go, good. Maybe we will finish them all after all. We are ripping through them faster than expected. I just have to stand back a little bit more. I know I'm only using the short extension, so it's a bit of a struggle, but I stand back a little bit more when doing this top section. I think I get a better angle into the recesses of the engraving. And then I'm less likely to have a leftover at the end. I guess if it's going to slow it down initially, then I kind of want to stay close first and then just stand back afterwards, and it's fine. If I know that that's what I have to do. Nice. Last mural wall. There we go, last mural wall done. 18%, I will take that handily from where I left off earlier. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to pretty much call it there. We will pick this up next time. We still have a lot to do. But hey, we've made some good progress in the second session here. Sweet. Oh, well, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.